Hey everybody, welcome back to Mimosas with Dee. Normally we're on Sundays, but since I've been a little bit inconsistent, we are doing it now today. So thank you so much for coming in on my show.
Thank you.
Obviously,
Thank you for
this
is champagne.
Yes, cheers. I bet this is
Cheers.
the first show that you've done with champagne.
It is the first show I've done with champagne where they actually let me hold it while I'm talking to you. So this is a unique interview.
Well, it's fun. I always try to make it seem like, you know, you get off of work. I'm sure you didn't really want to do this interview, so thank you so much for coming on the show and doing this interview. I'm just teasing. But no,
you never know where you go when you accept an invitation,
you know,
right?
I really appreciate that because I've been watching a lot of Tony Robbins. I've been watching a lot of how Oprah became famous and all that kind of stuff. And it's amazing. You never turn down an opportunity, right?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So speaking about opportunities, you're having a huge liquor festival coming up.
The biggest in the world.
I like that.
Liquor, beer, and wine festival.
Awesome.
Also a huge foodie event. I mean, the title is kind of misleading because, right, the spirits industry, we all love spirits, but what else do people love? What do we need before we have the spirits? All the food. So we have like 40 restaurants from local areas that are going to be there providing their most delicious samples from their restaurants.
Oh
so it's kind of like a
gosh.
foodie fest as well.
Yeah.
Plus casino games, plus prizes.
Oh, it's going to be gambling.
Well, I mean, not gambling.
Well,
we don't gamble.
It's charity.
It's all
Yes.
for fun. But
is it going to charity or
and
no?
the casino games don't win the prizes. What wins the prizes is just your ticket to come.
Okay.
So the one prize to come in, your ticket goes into a bin, and we have crazy good prizes like the ones you see, like ice chest and bicycles and TVs and barbecue pits.
What's the biggest prize? What can we get people all excited for?
Oh my God, last year, we don't get this every year, but last year we had one of those huge flat screen TVs. I think it was 48 inches or bigger.
Oh,
I mean, the guy needed a truck to come take the
plus
TV
you get to
home.
go taste 40 restaurants, free beer. Well, not free, but
It is free.
What's the
for
price
one
of the ticket?
So at the door, it's $100.
That's not bad.
If you
That's
wait
really
to go
good.
at the door right now, they're $20 off online.
Nice.
So you can pick up a ticket for $80 right now. And
Cool.
enjoy a great evening all night long for, you know, all the samples from all the different brands out there,
I love
including
it.
beer and wine, plus all the food samples.
Yeah.
So you don't buy anything else when you come in,
So can
unless you
more
want to buy something else, because there are a few vendors there that are, you know, promoting products and stuff. So
Yeah.
if you're interested, you can buy something else.
I love that. So is there room for other restaurants to come involved with
Absolutely. Are you kidding? The more the merrier, because this is at the Coliseum,
Yeah.
the Freeman Coliseum, downtown San Antonio, in the big expo hall, which is 70,000 square feet indoors, so we're air conditioned. So when we say festival, don't think, oh my God, it's hot outside or it's raining, because rain or shine, whether it's hot or not, we are inside, it's air conditioned, and it's happening.
Yes. I'm really excited because one of my dear friends is going to be going live on Extreme Elite, Rachel Trevino.
We love Rachel.
We love Rachel. We're like so excited. And that's one thing I'm really glad, because I feel like this is like my kickoff of doing more Mimosas with Dee a little bit more. So I'm really glad that you came on, because what I want to do in the community is really showcase really awesome events that are happening. And obviously a lot of people in San Antonio know about Rey Feo, which Jennifer's husband is running for Rey Feo this year. But for people that don't know what Rey Feo is, everywhere else, is Rey Feo is an organization that basically raises money for scholarships. So obviously we know how important education is. And I know that you're about ready to have a crazy next 6 months, because they have 7 kids, and her and her husband are going to be, right?
Yes. We have 7 kids between us, and they're ranged in all ages. But this was a love and dedication just to give back to the community. I'm the first in my family to graduate from college, me and all my siblings.
Wow.
So it was a passion that started with my father.
Yeah.
My husband himself, student loans, paid for his entire college career, medical school. So it became his passion as well to help raise scholarship money for kids who can't afford to go to school right here in our community in San Antonio. And that's what's unique about this event, because come on, we've got other events that come into town, that roll into town, show us a good time, take all our money and leave the city. That does not happen here. This event is the best, the biggest for our community, and stays right here for our citizens.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's a win-win all the way around for the San Antonio community and surrounding area. So, you know, you don't have to be just from San Antonio to apply for scholarships or to come participate in this event, because we have Austin, Houston, you know, all the little ruffles and shirts and, you know,
and
all
then
the areas
Fiesta
around.
pins. If you guys ever see that on Facebook where there's like the Fiesta pins, I know I have a lot of people in different states that they're like, what's up with all those Fiesta pins? And I'm like, I really like it because it really brings together San Antonio, and different people's businesses can be showcased on these little banner.
Right.
I guess you could explain it more.
Well, the medals, it's like the trading, you know, people trade, what do you like in Disney World when people trade the pins?
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah.
a very hot item. Everyone knows about that. It's the same thing down here in Fiesta with the medals. So if people are like, the hottest game is to see what hottest medal you can get.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of creative medals hanging from sashes and banners and clothes, and everyone's trying to get one. You can buy them.
Yeah.
From many places and many businesses, but the trick is what can you trade and what can you get for free, and what's the hot one. And then the interesting part after Fiesta is you can go on eBay, and a lot of the Rey Feo court medals, we see them, we're like, oh my God, that medal's going for $100. We didn't even pay that. You know, so the people want them because they're limited supply. It's like supply and demand. You know, if there's only 100 made, then oh my gosh, the medal prices just went up.
And one thing I love about Jennifer, she's totally a woman of being an entrepreneur. She obviously is one of the owners of Gabriel's Liquor, which is so much fun. I bet you get to like do so much like wine tasting and liquor tasting.
Oh yeah, my champagne. Let me not forget my champagne.
Yeah, we didn't even cheers, by the way.
Yes,
cheers.
Did we? I don't know.
I think
Let's
we were
do
just
another. We do another one.
Cheers. I'm all. But also, she's the traffic girl, which I thought that she was.
Traffic girl. Oh, come on. You just antiquated me.
No, the weather girl.
No one's a traffic girl anymore.
I love traffic. Anyways, so that's kind of where, like, a lot of people think that you're the weather girl, but you actually showcase the traffic. But that is like an awesome, like, you know, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool because I know there's a lot of things that are happening this week with all the weather changing and everything.
There is, yeah, the hurricane blowing in the Carolinas, which is really sad. We hope everybody stays safe there, but it affects, the weather's affecting even right here in our city. Which
I was just in front of an 18-wheeler on 35, and it literally flipped over.
Mm-hmm.
It was so scary. I couldn't even believe it. Did you know that they're actually making a movie on Harvey?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that was horrible. Mm-hmm. So I think everyone's kind of panicking a little bit, but the East Coast is going to get hit hard.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
Scary. So
hopefully everyone's prepared and everyone's safe.
Prayers to everybody. And obviously if anything happens, I mean.
But the traffic right now is pretty good.
Yes, it's flowing. So
we're staying safe.
And the traffic to raise more money is going to be happening with your guys' foundation, everything. Where can we go to donate more money to your guys' Rey Feo Foundation?
So for Rey Feo, you can go to Sal Barbaro, Barbaro, for reyfeo.com.
Nice.
We also have an event page within that website, but for the Liquor Fest, since it's Liquor, Beer, Wine Festival, right? So it's lbwfsa.com. And there you can find all the event details, ticket prices. Come out and have a good time if you want to have a good time. That's just one event for throughout the year through Fiesta. There's so many more, but this one you don't want to miss because it really is a unique event for the city. We've been putting it on for 4 years now. This will be the 4th annual.
Yes.
And it just keeps getting better and better and better.
Yes. And don't forget to tune into Rachel Trevino's shows Extreme Elite, because she's going to be interviewing different business owners and obviously people that are a part of the Rey Feo Foundation live. So we're excited, and thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
All right, you guys, stay tuned for more events happening in San Antonio. Like and subscribe to the One Beauty Bar, and we'll talk to you then. Bye.